I played some video games. We can talk about that if you want.
Now let's move on.
I played the demos on the VR that came with the VR. Sure. Could have said that better, but it's fine. And then I was playing it late at night, and there was one called like Rush of Blood or something like that. I got to the fucking menu on that and checked the fuck out. I was so scared I couldn't do that one.
Really?
So yeah.
Rush of Blood?
Maybe.
It's the. Oh, is it whatchamacallit? Fuck.
It's the horror game that really has no tie.
Yeah, what's the thing?
I don't remember the name of it either. But
I'm blanking out. I've played it. The thing where your kid's in the fucking woods.
It's that fucking forgettable.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. The chat will probably.
Oh my god! How can I not think of this? This is
no, seriously. I played that game too, and it's
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. Yeah.
Until Dawn. Rush of Blood, right? Yes, that's what it is.
Aside from impressive graphics, that Until Dawn.
I did not like that game.
No.
Isn't that weird? Everyone told me to like play that and stream it.
Yeah,
and I didn't care. It was like, it played a little bit like Heavy Rain to me.
Yeah.
But Heavy Rain has this melodrama and honestly some good directing. I'll be real, some. But it's melodramatic to a point that does make it fun. This was just this. I don't care about these kids in the woods. Let them all die. I don't care. I didn't really want to play.
Yeah,
not Mr. Robot.
But anyway, so this is a spin-off of
it. It was like on a rail, and you're in this I think it's like a haunted house, or not, like a carnival ride situation.
See, I don't know why.
And something jumped out at me, and I was like, fuck this. Yeah. I can't. I'm too scared.
I don't know why they called it Until Dawn Rush of Blood, because I don't think it has anything to do with Until Dawn.
I don't know.
Other than maybe the same
kind
developer
of spin-off
or
of it.
something?
Yeah, some kind of spin-off of it. But that's funny that you mentioned scary jumping things or whatever. I want to see if anybody out there agrees with me or can relate to this or whatever. I don't think a lot of people here. I know Eric did, at least to a degree, play Arkham Knight or Arkham Knight. The latest Batman was Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I played that.
Right. Mm-hmm. So now what I'm playing, I just played through Batman Arkham VR, which I talked about last week. Did a great job. It's short, but it does such a great job at man, I am in the world of Batman. Like, man, the cave is so fully realized, and I'm in Gotham, and I'm whatever, and it feels so real and tangible. It's great. So I finally played through it. What is this fucking jump scare shit that Rocksteady is in love with?
Terrible.
The last act of this VR thing is a bunch of fucking cheap jump scares and shit. And then, you remember that, Eric. In Arkham Knight, there was a bunch of that shit.
Yeah, I remember there was... It didn't seem like it fit the rest of the game, but for some reason there
and
was
they
a lot
did
of
the
that stuff.
same shit in the VR thing.
No, I don't
that
want
doesn't,
the
that,
VR.
but that doesn't surprise me.
I just don't understand. What is there... To be totally real, that knocked that game down a couple pegs for me. The Arkham Knight, going back to Arkham Knight. I felt like it was constantly trying to do these dumbass jump scares. And you don't need to add any to this podcast, please. Let the people have peace.
I would never do that.
Let the people have peace.
I would never do that again.
Yeah,
What?
you do have to put that in there.
He does that. I want to go on record. I'm saying that I hate jump scares. This guy doesn't.
There was a
That's not me.
podcast 2 or 3 podcasts ago that we were talking about jump scares, and I thought, I'm going to have the music quietly go up so people are ready for it, and then it never happens. And it never did happen.
So you just made people anxious.
Yeah, I want people anxious.
You.
So,
I like that.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
It's kinda
anyway, I just
terrorism.
think... I think we talked about it. I think we talked about it on the podcast, didn't we? How you could do fun jump scares. You can make them fun. But these things where you're just doing stuff and, is like... Okay, and Arkham Knight was actively annoying with that shit.
Yeah.
I'd fly around and then Man-Bat would fucking fuck my face, and it's like I don't want to play this.
That's not what you want.
So anyway, Rocksteady, hey, you're a great developer. You don't need that. Stop doing that. That is so like juvenile to me. It's like, wow, look at
Maybe there was some
the penguins in your face. Whoa!
There was probably some market research where they're like, yeah, people just enjoy jump scares in movies, and let's put it in these.
But
games.
why does Batman have to be scary? Like, what makes Batman scary? It can be dark. Why is it scary?
I don't think it does. I think I think it's strictly like, hey, we have this new platform, VR. You can do jump scares, and it's like you're really
there. But they did a ton in the game that didn't have VR. Like, what? I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So
anyway,
that I played. Didn't get very far into that, but my story goes, so it's like midnight when I'm playing, because it's hard to play VR when the kids are around because they want to fuck it up and play with it, whatever, and they can't.
They can be setting things on fire while you can't look.
The first time I tried it, one of the kids ran past me and tripped on the wire, so I decided no more kids. And then, so it's late, all the lights are off, I'm playing that game, and then I got scared, and I took off my VR headset, And I'm playing, my TV's right here, my little hallway's right there, and Lennon is standing in the hallway just looking at me and scared. Didn't say anything. Scared the shit out of me.
Holy shit.
That was the scariest thing I've ever experienced.
They're here.
Oh, fuck that. Kids can be terrifying in the middle of the night, for the record. But then I played a game, Thumper, and that game was rad. I really liked it. I bought it. I bought the game. You know, I liked Rez a lot when I played the demo of it, but I got a little motion sick. Just a little bit. And I did not at all with Thumper. I'm like, I'll give this a shot, and I really liked it. Or am liking it, I should say.
I was going to say on that subject, I beat Rez this just the
wow.
I didn't have any time to play VR past the initial thing that we talked about last week. Because we were wrapping up, honestly, this new Blu-ray we've been working on. But that's done now, so I had time. And I played all the rest of Rez, including the new level that they added. They added whole new stuff for this game.
Really?
Just for PS4. And anyway, I was just gonna say, never got any motion sickness from anything VR so far. The last level of that got me.
Oh, really?
Not so bad that I had to stop or oh my god or anything. It wasn't. But it was a lot of. There's a boss that you're essentially chasing or running alongside, and it was like, wait, is he gone? Is he gone? Oh, he's back here. Oh god, oh he's going over me. Oh, he's going back. Oh, fuck.
It's moving along.
Yeah, so it was a little. That was a little hairy. I have to say, I never experienced that.
I think that when this goes on a little bit longer, they'll figure out what makes people sick and what doesn't make people sick.
Yeah.
And I know I'm probably a little more sensitive to that than the average person, but that game was totally fine. And but I went to that video player. What is that VR video thing? Vridio. Cool name.
Vridio.
Is that like a blue icon? Like a blue... Yeah, okay.
There's a couple players like
I would have named that, honestly.
I've downloaded
so
it, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't opened it.
But that sucks because it's... You definitely get sick in that. Like, it's someone like filming on like they hit the camera and someone's like, and like the camera starts tilting and I'm like, fuck this. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it just,
I didn't encounter anything like that.
Yeah, it was just terrible. It was terrible.
A couple things that I looked at were very stationary. They didn't really move. What?
Did your kids try the VR? Like, what did they think of it?
Not for ages
well, it says
12 and under.
12 and under, but I think, well, Emma's 11.
Dude.
So I figure that's close enough.
Ooh, you're going to jail.
Oh,
I'm going to jail.
fuck.
She played for probably like 5 minutes. She did that Headmaster game where you do the headers in the prison, which is it was cool.
She plays soccer.
Yeah, she liked it. Sawyer looked at the ocean for probably 30 seconds, and Beckett did the same thing. But like, they just wanted to see what it was, and then they thought it was cool, but that was really it. I have heard people saying like, definitely don't have your kids under 12 play this. Like, really don't. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if I will let them play it. I don't know. I don't want to fuck them up, but
I think it's worth the risk.
It's worth the risk, right? Because they got to see those sharks.
You gotta roll the
They got
dice.
to do that luge game.
I remember going to Tokyo Disney with a whole bunch of people, and there was a pregnant woman in the group, and then right at only at the end of a 2-hour line was there a sign saying pregnant women can't go on this. And it was like, oh, great. And I was Mr. Funny, and I was like, it's worth it though. It's so cool. And they were like, Rocco, no. I don't really think
There was a game days that we were in line for. I think Jenny was pregnant with Lennon, and we were in the line for Star Tours, and some ladies that wasn't with our group was like, "You been on this ride?" And she's like, "Yeah, I've been on the ride." Thinking like she wants to ask questions about it, and she's like, "I mean, that's pretty irresponsible of you to go on this ride." And Jenny's like, "Well, I haven't gone today. I've been on. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Just go away."
Oh wow! Just go away.
Anyways, but that's the game that I played Thumper, and I've really enjoyed that game. I recommend it highly.
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta try some more of that. I tried the demo; it was cool.
I tried the demo. I feel like Thumper got overhyped for me.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because when I played it, I was like, this is fun on the demo. It's like a rhythm game, but I can see how this starts to get really hard, and I can't pass this. Like, I'm gonna get to a brick wall maybe. I feel like it's one of those games.
Really?
Then I played Rez, and because I bought Rez Infinite as well, and then that was like, oh, well, this is everything else I wanted. Like, I'm not interested in Thumper after trying Rez.
I
might go back.
I don't even think... I think Thumper is fun, but I don't crave that in VR as much as I only really want to do, like I said last week, just kind of like big worlds and stuff in VR. Like, I don't really care to play that as much.
I want to shoot
in that way.
motherfucking guns.
Wow.
And that's it.
I haven't used the Move controllers at all.
That's
thinking about it. What is there anything in the demos that use that?
Well,
Yeah.
Batman is entirely that.
Oh, I haven't played that.
The heist thing is also entirely.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The heist shooting gallery is really fun. But I don't want to buy that game just for the shooting gallery. That's like the lamest part.
I felt like PS Worlds has been pretty disappointing.
Yeah, I don't care about PS Worlds. Nothing in that really. Like,
Yeah, the shark thing was a cool demo, but that could have been on the demo disc.
Exactly.
I thought.
Yeah, I agree.
And they had like a game where it's like you're moving your mask to like a ball comes to your face.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Tron looking thing.
That's fun for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah. And then the luge thing sucked, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole thing was kind of like, I
didn't need that.
No.
There were demos I had more fun with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, going back to Rez, that was everything I wanted out of VR. Played through the game, the main game. I've played it. Okay, I've played it before, but this made it a whole new experience. But man, the new areas that they added are incredible. It changes the graphical style completely because this whole game is all very geometric and grid and this and that.
PS2, right?
Yes, Dreamcast first.
And this is kind of a remaster. I mean, it's Res Infinite, but it's like a remaster of the first game.
Right. Plus more shit.
Plus this new stuff that you're talking about that totally opens the book.
This new stuff is the art style and like the physicality of everything changes, and it's all particle. It's like the stars of the universe start fucking forming your gameplay. And so everything, it's kind of the same, similar gameplay, but it's all particle based. So things are just made out of stars and stuff. And it's all like modern day graphics, like pushed to the extreme. And the controls are even a little bit different to where like you're like the original game, you're kind of on rails and you just kind of shoot stuff as you're on rails.
Right.
But this, it's like, you're floating through the middle of the fucking universe. And use your headset to fly over here and here, and now I'm going over here. It was so trippy. It was awesome. It was so cool. That we need another Rez. Just they have the engine now of that last thing.
Right.
Just make another one. Just make another one in that style.
What if they do DLC that's just more levels in?
Yeah, I mean the game is cheap.
Frame.
Add more shit. Yeah, nobody's gonna complain. I don't think.
I would really like to see something that's like because I played that Battle Zone, which is like tanks.
Yeah.
And I've played another one that was kind of piloting a ship with kind of guns on the outside of it. But I'm really looking forward to the first like mech game.
Yeah.
Because getting into a big
I wish Titanfall
thing
had it. Yeah.
that you can see, like I'm an EVA pilot, the controls in front of me and the seat when I look down, and looking out of my display where I have like my ammo here and what weapons I have. Something like that, but where you're piloting a cooler mech than just like a tank. Like that Battlezone game, I think that's the first step, but I don't want to buy that at retail. I might get that later. But something, I'm looking forward to something that, I mean, aside from shooting guns, something that I can pilot a ship.
Yeah.
Or I want to try, I haven't done any of the flying stuff, like the EVE Online.
Yeah. I think a lot of that stuff is going to, dude, it's, not to even plug that we have our own shit going on, but it's a month until Black Friday. Just about.
Yeah.
I think so many of those VR games are going to be cheap on Black Friday.
I bet you're right.
Cool.
I would think.
Even digitally? Cyber Monday, maybe.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Have to wait.
But
Tuesday.
yeah. Well, no, Digital Tuesday. I think it's fucked up.
It is. I apologize. It's fucked up
It's
Wednesday.
okay. I just don't want people to get confused. But anyway.
Yeah. People are saying that I should play rigs. That's what I'm looking for. It's not. I don't think that's quite there.
I don't even know anything about that.
Rigs, it's like they made it an NFL sport, and you get in mechs and fight other dudes.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't like me with a move control. I don't know. If it's something like that where I'm not like in a giant mech, I'm like in a kind of suit thing.
Yeah.
I want to be able to aim with the move controller still. I'll do controller stuff if I'm piloting something, but anything that feels like an extension of my arm, I want to aim with the move controller.